Yo, what's good, y'all? So I'm sure y'all heard recently that Cracker Barrel have changed their logo. The previous logo that they used had dated all the way back to 1977, so basically when the first Star Wars movie came out. Now naturally, a lot of people are upset about this logo change due to how recognizable the previous logo was. However, I'm here to say I'm actually one of the very few people that are actually happy with this logo change. Let me explain why. If we take a look at the previous Cracker Barrel logo, the logo literally has a cracker and a barrel in it. But that's exactly what the problem is. Firstly, let's dive into the term cracker. Now some of y'all probably think that the racial slur cracker originally comes from the color of saltine crackers. Not gonna lie, that's what I thought when it came from when I was younger. But no, the term cracker comes from the poor white people that worked in the agricultural fields in the South in the 18th century that moved the livestock by using whips that made a cracking sound. But you wanna know who else was whipped by southern white people?
Today's subject is slavery.
Yo, bro, why does he need to swallow all them pills for? That's right, black saves, which is why I personally find the Cracker Barrel old logo and name very problematic. Like, bro, look at this man. He looks so thrilled that he just whipped some slaves at the plantation. Ooh, I just whipped some filthy niggers to pick out my cotton today. Also, what's with the barrel? And no, I'm not buying the explanation that it's a barrel full of saltine crackers. That's bullshit. He's definitely keeping a slave inside that barrel to sell. Also, Cracker Barrel is not only a restaurant, but also a gift shop. There is no doubt in my mind that if Cracker Barrel was around back in the 18th and 19th century, they'll be selling slaves. Like, bro, you really think Cracker Barrel wouldn't cash into the slavery craze that was going on at that time? Come on now. This is why I'm very happy that Cracker Barrel finally decided to remove the cracker and the barrel from the logo, because it symbolizes that we as a country are moving in the right direction, a direction where race will no longer have an influence in the branding of goods and services. Throughout 2020 and 2021, I was very disappointed with the amount of racism that was going on in this country, not only because of George Floyd, but because of the removal of Black and Native American logos and mascots. That poor guy on the Redskins logo was just trying to ore farm for a logo, and then that guy on the Indians logo was just trying to give a big old smile. I mean, look at him. He was just smiling. He wasn't trying to hurt anybody. Oh, look what you did. He's sad now. Thanks a lot, you racist fucks. And who can forget my niggas Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima? Like, bro, when do you ever see a black man and a black woman as a logo on any product or service? However, the tides are turning with the removal of the cracker from the Cracker Barrel logo. Now we're starting a new era of racial equality. Now it's no longer just the nays and the blacks getting removed from logos, it's the crackers as well. We haven't seen discrimination this successfully fought against since the Civil Rights Movement. However, this war on racial discrimination is not over yet, because there's a lot of other brands and logos that we have to remove in order to ensure this new era of equality. Let's start with the Boston Celtics logo. This KKK leprechaun gotta go. Who the fuck you winking at? You think you're slick holding that basketball? I know you just lynched those black people a few minutes ago. Next, we gotta remove Colonial Sanders from the KFC logo. Not gonna lie, y'all, I heard a rumor that Colonial Sanders was secretly a KKK member who would bait black people into a KKK lynching by leaving off a trail of Colonial fried chicken. This is absolutely disgusting. Better yet, now that I think about it, let's just disband the entire KFC franchise as a whole. It's not cool that a franchise that sells black people's favorite food was founded by a guy that was a KKK member. Also, KFC tastes like shit anyways. Lastly, let's remove the guy on the Mr. Clean logo, because Mr. Clean looks like a KKK neo-Nazi that believes that Jews, blacks, and gays are taking over America. And better yet, let's get rid of the Mr. Clean name as a whole, because the term Mr. Clean can be seen as a dog whistle for a genocide. By making these changes, we are ensuring that race is out of the equation when it comes to branding. These liberals will try to argue these days that we need more representation, but they don't stop to think what we actually need is no representation. No race is being represented in brands, media, and even the workforce. And when no race is being represented, there's no racism. Isn't that amazing? The cracker in the barrel being removed from the Cracker Barrel logo is a monumental event in US history, because the racist crackers are finally getting their just desserts and are being removed from their logos, just like the blacks and the natives.